People give up too often, and they don't realize how close they are to a breakthrough. They'll have breakdowns, and they're like, I can't do this anymore. After a breakdown usually comes a breakthrough. And most people give up after a breakdown. Oh, they think it's not for me. This is a sign I'm not supposed to do this. What if it was just a different flip of your mind of like, okay, this breakdown right here, this is the universe testing me to see if I really want it. I'm not going to give up. Because think about this. Think about your life. How many times have you given up on yourself? How many times have you given up on yourself? Over and over. How many times you say you're going to do that workout plan, you're going to stick with it, and you give up on yourself? How many times you said you're going to start a business and you didn't do it? How many times you said you're going to do something and you just didn't do it? Over and over and over and over and over again. What if from this moment on, you just decided, when I start something, I will follow through? The past version of me gave up all the time. The past version of me, didn't follow through on anything. But I'm not going to be that person anymore. The new version of me will make a decision to do something and will take action on that thing. I just will not give up on myself anymore.
Success is not how far you got. Because see, you're going to be disappointed all the time. Because somebody always further than you. So now you'll forever be disappointed. Success ain't how far you got. Success is how far you got from where you started. That's your success.
Being successful. One of the most important factors in being successful in life is thinking outside the box. Now, a lot of people are trying to figure out what they want to do with their lives, what they want to become, what kind of job they want to get. And talking to people, I realize this happens all the time, is the most important thing to think about is longevity, the future. So if you decide to take this road, where is that road going to take you? How far along can you keep going down that road, or does the road end? And what I mean by all this is, if you get a job working for somebody, how far can you go? How high can you work yourself up the ladder?
You can accept that the work that you have done has created the outcome that you've created, but you do not need to accept that the outcome that you've created is the end all be all and the last outcome that you need to have. And so for me, the only version of acceptance that I have is that I accept that the version of myself that I want to be is so far from who I am, that I have this massive discrepancy that I have to overcome. And then just breaking that down one step at a time and thinking, I don't deserve to be that man, but I can still do the things that can create it. And that also means that I have to go through the circumstances that would create that man, which means that if I have unbelievable big dreams and big goals, then I have to go through hard times. It's like hate, the hard times are a requisite for success. And so if you're going through hard times right now, it means that you're on the path to success, and it's not that you're on the wrong path, it's the feeling of being on the right path.
If you keep telling yourself something over and over again, all right, you start to believe it, but once you start to believe it, you got to figure out the path to make it happen. And most people, they'll tell themselves something, but then when they got to go through that path is not straight. Okay, usually that path goes down first.
Yes.
Okay, and I have a saying. I said, the road to paradise starts in hell.
There's so much in life, and there's so many things to accomplish, and to think outside the box and be willing to do whatever it takes in every aspect to be the best you can be, and have that 5% mentality to where every day you're working harder and harder to accomplish those goals, whatever they may be. Accomplishing stuff in life is what makes us live, what makes us feel good about ourselves, what keeps us pushing towards everything.
You have the talent, you have the intelligence, all right? You know how to compete. You don't have the resiliency. When failure comes kicking your ass, you crumble and you fold. Gotta have that resiliency over and over again. But at some point, that resiliency has gotta turn into something.
Most things are actually significantly easier than people think they are. They just don't know how to try hard. Because the harder that you try, the easier it gets. And so it's like, if you can just learn to love what trying hard feels like, then all of a sudden it becomes unreasonable that you can't win.
Stop complaining about the results you didn't get from the work you didn't put in. The only way to become more successful than most people is to be willing to do something most people aren't willing to do.